invite to the wedding. We are rich, okay? His name is finally really, really rich, okay? Rich Paul is marrying England's the British princess. This is a real princess because she's rich, okay? Adele is happy. She is now marrying her second manager husband. He's going to be the second manager husband, okay? And so this is something that she's always wanted. And so the only meat she's eating, because she is vegan, is black meat. And so they are set to get married this summer, even after he came out and said that when he met her, it was supposed to be a business meeting. She wanted the dick. But he said it was business. So then when she said she wanted a dick, he said, okay, I'm going to give you dick and the business. And he gave her the dick and the business. And now the dick and the business are solidifying with no prenup over the summer. And he has now signed on one of the wealthiest white commodities ever, okay? Adele. This bitch don't even want to go to work. The dick so good. She canceled the residency. See, this they got to come. These black men got to come with an instruction manual. These motherfuckers, look, I guarantee you, once this bitch gets married and she jumped the broom and I stand up and I have an announcement to make. I have an announcement to make. May I have your attention, please? To the newlyweds. Rich Paul, Adele, Rich, you're rich. This is a one up for us. And Adele, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. We are happy to have you. Okay, we have 2 buffets available. On this side, collard greens, mac and cheese, fried chicken, fried fish, fried cocktail sauce, hot sauce, and tartar sauce. And over here we have green beans, sliced ham, sliced pork on a belly, and and baked chicken. Okay, and so we're not gonna rush everybody into merging so soon. So be in that we're all here in this room together today is a start. All right, and so.
Call the table. You know how black people call the table? Table 1. The elderly go, sir, sit down. We're feeding the moms and dads first.
Somebody fix Rich's plate and Adele's plate at the wedding table, please. You fix plate. Put her some pork butt on there and some green beans. Oh, she vegan? Just green beans and potatoes. Okay. And then bring Rich everything. We celebrating in this motherfucker. Besides, we gotta eat all this food because these caterers charge just an arm and a leg for all this fried chicken, okay? Flour fucking everywhere in the kitchen. Yeah. So wedding bells is a ringing. I just don't understand. I was just like, this man told her to her face that he wasn't attracted to her. He just said, I thought this was a business meeting. She said, well, it is. It's a business about some dick. Okay, and so listen, he got LeBron James and he got Adele. This nigga winning on both sides. I can't even hate on him. I can't. Moving on. Let me see what they talking about in the comments. Porsha is a guest host on The Breakfast Club. Now, I don't know what the going on around there down there at The Breakfast Club, but some shit ain't right. I don't know what it is, but shit ain't been right since Angela done left, okay? And Angela left. Went on goddamn Tamara Hall to play victim of the gnome world. She looked like a gnome. To say that they didn't have her back. So she upset. Now we knew all this shit was gonna come out. We been knew that. Okay, and now DJ Envy and goddamn Charlemagne the God, they feel some type of way because they like, bitch, listen, we done supported you, we ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying? But she came out playing the light-skinned victim. I said, now, Angela, you ain't no victim now. You know, sat up there and let claim cheat on they wives and baby mothers and shit and talk about bitches and shit. Now you want to be victim? No. Now here's the thing that pissed me off. They said the screen frozen. What? cut them comments off because they're going to have me. And then people be like, I'm distracted. You know I'm one track minded. Nah. So, this is what I don't understand. The Breakfast Club spent years airing out, setting up on air. Charlamagne got threatened I don't know how many times by gangsters, chased out, ass beat. And then Porsha comes to sit down. I think the Tamara Hall show is messy. The queen of mess. The queen of hide your husband. You better hide your husband if he got a little money. Let me tell you, if shit come down the same hall as Porsha, I'm covering that with a blanket. And for both of them. Anyway, Jasmine, somebody asked he should because he want them. Listen. But I'm telling you, like I'm just like Porsha. You come from one of the messiest talk shows. You've done goddamn messy radio before. You sitting on one of the messiest shows right now. You got the nerve to call Tamara Hall messy because she called you out on your bullshit. You sitting up there talking about date your husband. We're dating. You're dating, bitch, because you just met him. Okay? Tamara was asking questions that every woman wants to know because you're married. You don't date. You don't date your husband. You see, you're dating because that was somebody else's husband at the time. He wasn't divorced. That's what you say, right? My fiance, we're dating. You're supposed to date. No, you're not. Bitches that's been married for a long time, know the motherfucking rule. You just high up on money, and that's it. He can afford to date you. And the moment he don't, marriage, so-called marriage, is over. Is over. Okay? Now, Tamara is messy. That's what she says. And I just felt like attacked on her show. And I just felt like I had to explain myself. You do got to explain yourself. When you come up there promoting the book saying you waited in the room for 9 hours for R. Kelly to come give you some dick and he didn't. Then in the same breath, you want to talk about, I'm dating my husband. He was your fiance, still married to somebody else. We got questions. You come from one of the messiest reality TV shows there is. You sell your mess. You sell your mess, okay? And now that we want to ask the questions, you want to give them, like me. This is why I don't like, I don't like doing interviews. I don't give a fuck about sitting down with celebrities. Here's the questions. Bitch, I got my own questions. You want to sell Pampered by Porsha sheets you using the other people's husbands on Sundays. Yeah, that's what you want to sell. Now, what was mind-boggling to me is that DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God co-signed the bullshit. Said that ever since Wendy Williams has left the air, they feel that Tamron is trying to move into the messy slot. And they not here for it. I said, this got the audacity to talk about messy. How many times, first of all, ain't nobody in the history of radio ever came on Wendy's show trying to fight her. How many times was Charlamagne outside the goddamn radio station in New York running from the very he was talking about? Got quiet when Beanie Siegel told him to shut the fuck up. You a bitch. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, I run from the police. I'm on high-speed chases for a living. He talking about smelling bitches' seats and shit. You done went from sexually harassing women on your goddamn show to now, oh, everybody's messy. See how brand new, just get. That's why Drink Champs and everything came in and took their ratings. Because they didn't do nothing no more. Because he knew he was one lawsuit away from losing everything. And they warned his ass. But for y'all to sit up and try to comfort Tamara, I just feel like she coming for Wendy Williams' spot. Who gives a... You used to work for Wendy. Wendy put you on, bitch. You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Wendy. Living in her house. Eating her food. On bitches, her husband using her money to pay for. This got some audacity cooking her eggs. You ain't have shit till you met Wendy. Think about, she messy. The Breakfast Club was one of the messiest shows there is. I'm sorry your ratings are gone, and now you're too good to be messy. How many are called fan cases off of your goddamn radio show? And DJ Envy, you cheated live on your wife with a bitch that's on television. That's some bold shit. You a bitch that's on television that told the world you was on her and you had a whole wife. And you want to talk about messy. Y'all better leave Tamron alone. Tamron got a check to get. And you bring the check. I support Tamron for all that. She ain't read no goddamn pre-rehearsed questions. Bitch, I got my own questions. Moving on. Now, this is some funny shit. Okay? This is some funny shit. Now, let me make sure I get the specifics up. Now, they work at a retirement home. Okay? These two girls. One is 23 and the other is 19. Now, they beat the shit. They whipped and tackled a resident for making racist slurs at the retirement home. Okay, now they've been arrested after they whipped and tackled the elderly man to the ground over the weekend. Now, it was carried out on Sunday by staffers Rosa Edwards, 23, and Anisha Hall, after they spotted the man, who is a resident at the facility, pushing an elderly female resident down the hall at Inspired Living Facility in Ivy Ridge, okay? Now, Edwards began to whip the man with a lanyard. Now, I don't know where she got a lanyard from. And she laughed before the physician confrontation ensued. Authorities said, I guess. Edwards and Hall then grabbed the man and forced him to the ground. Now, because the man was still holding onto the wheelchair with the woman on board, she also went down as the wheelchair fell sideways, okay? As you can see, her lace front is coming up, glue and everything. Both of them, I guess they were just tired. Now, after the fracas, the two workers ran away as the elderly residents laid on the floor. The suspects later claimed to the co-worker that the male resident battered the female resident. Okay, but the executive director of the facility was not buying their story and checked the surveillance video before contacting law enforcement on Monday. Edwards allegedly admitted to investigators she used excessive force during the incident and that both women should have handled it differently. Edwards and Hall were charged with 2 counts of battery of a person 65 years of age or older. They were suspended from their jobs pending termination. And neither resident was injured. Okay, now there's more to the story. Now, I read this somewhere else that not only was he abusing female residents, but he was calling staff members and shit. So I don't know how true that is, but I got to tell you, listen, my family has worked in assisted living for a long time. You know, my grandma, they used to do that shit. She used to cook. And I'll never forget this one story. And my grandma, she was very sweet. She ain't really fuck with nobody, you know. But this one white lady tried her so hard. She said, "Oh my God." She showed her a picture of me. She said, and then she showed her a picture of Tantu. Now, Tantu's real chocolate. You seen Tantu. The lady says, "Oh my God, she reminds me of my Dolly." And my grandma said, who's your Dolly? She said, "My dog. She's black, just like my dog." My grandma in that moment almost whooped that lady ass. They come from a time, these elderlies, where they used to calling and saying this shit. And when they get old and senile and they upset that they got to live in these living facilities, and then you got these young kids around here that's being triggered on social media from all the injustice that's going on with black people, spare them, okay? They just gave him a whooping. They just whooped his ass with a language. Just spare him. They kids. They kids. I'm sure he done whooped pretty back in his day. I say free him. Shit. Moving on. Don't forget, today we are offering on shoptkdeals.com the sea moss drops. This is something that everybody needs to have in their diet. It has 98% of the vitamins and minerals that the body needs daily. We have this in mango. We also have it in pineapple. It has 10,000 milligrams of Irish sea moss, the same sea moss that Dr. Sebi preached about, and the same sea moss that a lot of the health gurus preach about as well. It also has spirulina, which is very potent in vitamins and minerals as well. It has zinc, burdock root, and vitamin C, okay? Use the coupon code TK10 to get your sea moss drops. This is our mushroom Vitamix, okay? The T-cell, NK cell Vitamix, very potent. The reviews on the website say everything. This is used to help optimize T cells, to help optimize natural killer cells, which kill off cancer cells in the body and things like that. It's been used in a ton of therapy. It's been in Chinese medicine for years, and people are raving about this. All you got to do is Google shiitake mushrooms. This is shiitake mushrooms along with turkey tail, some lion's mane, some cordyceps, all blended down. You can either cook with it, you can put it in your smoothies, you can drink it in water. Either way, you need this about twice a week. And if you're not down with the powder, we do have the gummies, all right, which has all of that in there. Shiitake mushrooms. It also has the reishi mushroom, has the chaga, it has the white button. And so all of this is condensed down into the mushroom extract complex. And also we have the mushroom 10X, okay? That's available as well on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off of your first order. Don't forget, guys, we are featuring the Koji Cocoa Soap. This is something that I use to help even my skin tone, clear dark marks and things like that. This is available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10, okay? Be careful about using it on your face. Yes, it will lighten the dark marks, but it will lighten your face as well. And you don't want to be out here looking like Nene Leaks, okay? This is the Koji Cocoa Soap. We have the sugar case. I am so in love with the body oils, and you guys are too, because you're emailing me about them. These are body oils infused with like glazed donut fragrances. We also have watermelon squeeze. We have, let me put this up. We have the watermelon squeeze. We also have the Georgia peach body oil, okay? I usually put these on when I get out of the shower, wet, let them soak into the skin while the pores are open. And then, of course, I carry a bottle around to touch up. It doesn't leak. And that's one thing that I like about this Black-owned body oil company is that they don't leak all in your purse. I could travel with these. They don't spill. I don't know where the hell she got these bottles from or the oils, but she's doing her thing. You can access the sugar case on my website. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. And last but not least, we have our top seller, which are the Active 8 fasting drops. If you are really trying to fast, if you are really trying to suppress your appetite, the right way, the Active 8 fasting drops is the way that you need to go. The reviews on the website speak for themselves. If you're looking for appetite suppression, which means you have to start first thing in the morning, okay? And you put the drops in your body, you put a little water in your body, and you just do a water fast throughout the day. People are emailing me saying, hey, Tasha, they work better than any type of Ozempic or semaglutide that's out there. It just helps to settle the gas in the stomach, and the stomach tells the brain that you're not hungry no more, okay? And so the fasting drops are available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 and let me know how much weight you've lost personally using the Active drops, okay?